Hello everybody, Sifd here again with another Brotato run. And after we have been trying new things that the vanilla game got added to, I decided why not also add a content mod in with all the rest. And you know, I found a mod called Invasion mod that is in this final version right now. I of course want to do the rainbow chest thing that I used to do, but yeah, it isn't patched yet, so might as well try this. Let's go with one round to test the new things out. And if you don't enjoy, we're gonna go back to other mods. I mean, but for now, let's explore and see what we can find. First of all, this has this weapon called Clone, which is supposed to be the most powerful weapon of this mod, which makes us lose life, as I see, has 1 piercing, and gets 10%, 15%, 20%, 20% from pretty much all the stats. So let's try and see what this looks like. Let's go in difficulty 5, because theoretically, if this is the most broken mod, then it should be really good. If this is the most broken weapon, it's supposed to get all my stats. We're gonna see how good or not this is. It's a weird little alien that shoots out, and it also backpedals when it attacks. We're gonna see what exactly this is going to be. The mod site said something like, what did the site say? Well, the site says that play this before it gets nerfed. Let's go for reroll into 5 luck. Yeah, very nice. And our clone, very nice, even more damage. Armor against speed, could be decent. This is range damage minus. I don't want to lose any kind of damage. And our clone, let's take that. Oh, I just realized this is a support item. Okay, good to know. This is melee damage and max life. This is a definite yes. So that these things get even more damage, although right now they didn't take anything. And let's go. Elemental damage is also a yes, right? Because they also get from elemental damage. So theoretically, I should also go for this. Let's see. I got 3 clones. Let's go. I don't know what exactly their unique effect is. I read that it's supposed to be that they take from my stats. I don't know what the take from my stats even means, because all the weapons get from your stats, right? Like all your weapons get from all your stats, attack speed, defense, and whatnot. Maybe if I have a bunch of life, they're gonna protect us with her life. I don't know. I don't know what the concept of take from your stat is. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. I should stop saying I don't know. We're gonna just see. Plus the levels, 5 luck as always, and here I'm gonna say 6 speed. In general, speed running is good. Let's roll maybe something. 3 engineering could be good. Actually, no. 10 luck, 10 luck, 10 luck. We take that. Let's get the toxic sludge, which is, you know, whatever. Screwdriver, whatever. Ranged and elemental damage for speed. That's decent for us. Let's roll for 4. And our clone. Let's buy the clone. We're losing a bunch of max life here because we're getting all those clones. But yeah, at some point, we're gonna start doing more damage. What is this? Turtle. 1 range damage and 2 armor for 2 speed. What? This is godlike. Okay, let's forget about this. This is godlike. Seems like this, actually we want this. This is 2 damage. Actually, no, whatever. Because melee damage is easily scalable, so we're most likely gonna scale melee damage, although that's also 1 plus 1. I'm 50-50 on those. Let's get this. Let's get both of them. 2 armor, by the way. 1 range damage and 2 armor. A bit broken. A bit broken. So this mod has 3 new weapons, and I think about 60 to 70 new items. Something like that. So we should start seeing some broken stuff, like that turtle you just saw. 1 ranged armor, 2 armor, and like what? 2 armor so easily gained is definitely a lot. Let's continue on. We got a little chest here for free. Let's see what item we're gonna get from that little chest for free. And honestly, my damage is really on the lower end. It really is on the lower end. 8 damage isn't really that much. Coupon, yeah, free money. 6% dodge, might as well go for it, right? Or I can find something better. 8% damage or 9 max life. Let's go with 9 max life. Banana leaf, 2 dodge for 1 crit chance. Not really enough things that change. Like, it doesn't affect enough things for it to be worth the 21 coins. I definitely want this. You know what, forget this. Let's roll for 4. Horn, 2 melee damage for 15 range. This is, the downside is very heavy. This shouldn't be like -5 range or something. I mean, look at this. 2 elemental damage, 2 dodge. And this is melee. Melee is the easiest damage type to get, and it kills your range completely. I don't think I want this. Let's roll. Clone number 2. -4 life. Just 15, 20, 20, and 20. 8 times 2. Okay, okay. I see the benefit there. We're gonna definitely buy this. And I want to buy this too. I don't have any type of healing, though. This is wave 4. Should I YOLO it? I do enjoy YOLOing it. Let's YOLO it. I'm a very YOLO heavy guy. Maybe we're gonna lose the run here on the spot. If it is what it is. Okay, we already found the box, so that's like to help right there instantly. And I'm excited to see what it's gonna look like when I get too many clones. I wanna see what it's gonna look like when I get too many clones. I also want to get attack speed, of course. And I also want to start scaling my stats a bit. Percentage-based damage, of course, is really good because it affects everything, but everything affects everything anyway. So it's not all about the percentage-based damage. But right now, my damage is on the lower end. That's what I have to say. Although I have to also say that the piercing is really good. The fact that it has free piercing definitely helps with DPS issues. 16 crit and dodge against range. I'm gonna say yes to that. Range damage and crit chance against lifesteal. I'm gonna say definitely yes to that. This is a guaranteed blue. I think attack speed is the play here, or luck to be honest, but let's go with attack speed. 8% damage, I'm also gonna take that. 15 harvesting, but we lose max health and speed. Okay. Why does the crutch give you harvesting? Like, do they get... is that like they're trying to help you out with money, or I don't know. The implications of this item are not good. Let's take this. We roll. Attack speed against damage is a definite yes. Piercing damage is good. Yeah, we're gonna definitely buy this, as my weapons don't really have... yeah, they only get 40% piercing damage, and it seems that they don't really get buffed. Let's see what this looks like. 10 times 2. Okay. Okay, I see how it goes. Oh, this is definitely broken if it becomes legendary. If the legendary version is that I have 4 of them, and also that they gain even more stats, because if you see, this gets 10%, 15, 20, 20. This gets 15, 20, 20, 20, and times 2. So if the final version is something like 30, 30, 30, and then it shoots 4 times, yep, I can see why that thing could be broken. The clone army of brokenness, and I love it. I'm all here for it. This is what we enjoy. This is what we enjoy over here, finding broken things, having fun with it, and just exploring the game. Because why would we restrict ourselves into vanilla and into difficultness when we might as well explore new things the game can go towards, right? Let's reroll these, I would say. 5 luck, no. 3, let's go 3 armor, to be honest. Brick. 2 max HP for 2 speed. Fair enough. 5 lifesteal for 1 max HP. This is good. This is really good. I'm gonna take this for healing. I'm gonna take this for piercing. And I even want this for the 2 health. Although the money is worth it. Natural scent. 4 damage. First of all, we're gonna take this. 20, 20, 30, 30. Times 3. Oh, yeah. Blobfish. Wait a minute. Is this from... Rogue Legacy, whatever. 2 dodge against the harvesting. Well, and against 40 coins too. Not really that worth it. 4% damage is good. 3% crit chance is good. 3% enemy speed. They move a bit faster. Also decent. Also decent. I don't want it though, but also decent. I think. Decent-ish. The price is what's killing me for these things. Let's roll for a 9, to be honest. Waffle. 1 HP and max life. I think this is good. 1 max speed is trash. Actually, 2 movement speed is borderline irrelevant for 2 damage. You see? It's just not for 47. And then you have 1 engineer for 16. No downside, no whatsoever. If this could have just been 1 health for 15. Okay, in my opinion, right? In my humble opinion, which isn't really humble because I'm really putting it out there as if I'm correct. So the opposite of humble. But in my actual opinion, you should compare your stats with vanilla and like see, okay, if this item is gonna give me... Also, I'm gonna just throw away... I'm gonna throw out an opinion here. And I'm gonna do like a random read on the dev of this mod. Not the devil's mod, this mod right now, because I haven't played this ever again. And I do enjoy trying to guess the future if I specifically don't know anything about it, just from the limited data I had. And from the limited data I have, I'm gonna just say that every single item of this mod, every single one, is going to have some kind of downside, no matter what it is. No matter if it's common, uncommon, legendary, every single item of this mod is gonna have some kind of downside. That's my assumption here, that the dev is like, you know what, things have to have downsides. Like, he didn't really think it through, so to speak. Nullifies the first damage taken every wave. You see, this doesn't have any downside. Let's see, what items do I have right now? This has a downside, this has a downside, and this has a downside, and this has a downside. So right now, I'm all in all 100% hit the nail on the coffin. Yep, that's not what the sentence is, but you understand what I mean. 7 damage against 2 max life. This is pretty dangerous, especially assuming that all these clones reduce my max life by a lot, so we definitely should not reduce my max life by hand. And nullifies the damage of the first hit taken every wave. Is this even remotely good for 100 coins? I don't think that's worth 100 coins. I have 3 lifesteal, so theoretically I could go for 3 max life. What is brain? That's a downside. 2 engineering and 3 crit chance. Useless for... I mean, this is not useless for us. We get from engineering. These things get damage from engineering. This is actually decent for us, although the 2 HP regen loss is irrelevant. I think it's irrelevant. Let's take this, and let's also take this. A revolve for 12, so it isn't irrelevant that much. A heart. Hey, look at that. It also has a downside, but this is good. It's unique too. We gain 8 max life, which is good for us. We lose the lifesteal we have, so our healing is gonna get butchered, but our HP region is gonna get fixed again. It's an issue. 8 max life is good though. Speed is also good. I will take this, and we're pretty much not gonna have any healing way, but right now we do have a healing way, so... Do these things lifesteal for us? Because if they don't, we got some issues, right? Because we're supposed to have some lifesteal, but it feels like these things do not lifesteal for us. Yep, I have a pretty sizable lifesteal amount, and we haven't gotten a single point of lifesteal right now. So I'm a bit afraid, yep. Have I healed once from the lifesteal? Yep, I am healing. Okay, I take back that we were not healing. So let's just continue. Now that I'm thinking about it, I should really not take the heart. You know, at least not right now. Because we are on the lower end of things with what healing is concerned. Oh, we got sniped there. Let's maybe zigzag. Of course, another egg popped on the other side of the screen. How could I even prevent that? I don't think I could have even prevented that. And at the end of the day, the eggs don't even do anything to you if they're not next to you. Like, this guy doesn't even attack you if you're not next to him. Nice. 15 luck is the choice, or 6 damage to increase my damage by a lot. I'm gonna say 6 damage to increase my damage by a lot. Pumpkin for the piercing. Yeah, let's go for the piercing. Another clone. We're gonna, of course, take it. And, of course, more enemies. And honestly, I don't want the heart. Actually, 8 max. Once again, the lifesteal is killing our healing completely. Wonderbots, this is new. Of course, it has downside. Engineering and speed. Damage against range. This is decent. What's my range out right now? It's on the positive side, so I can take this. And also 1 melee damage and 3 crit chance for 1 life is also pretty decent, but not that much. This is better for us for 35 coins. Yeah, I'm gonna take that. Let's roll for 13. Lotus, of course, has a downside. 2 range damage, though. This is worth it, though. This is worth it. Like, 2 range is very good, a very good stat. And for 15 range, it's worth it for sure. So I'm thinking about buying this. I definitely want to buy this. I want to get some kind of healing going on. And harvesting is not really gonna cut it. Or at least I don't care about it. So yeah, actually range I do care about though. Let's go. With my little clone armada here. That don't even have that much range to attack. And their attack is also very slowish. So some opponents are able to avoid it. But we definitely want to sacrifice some harvesting for a lot of healing if we can. Oh, we got hit for 30 something. And we got also sniped in the face. Let's zigzag through opponents. Let's destroy this thing. And yeah, I think the main difference is going to happen if I get legendary and purple clones. Like, that is the most important part here. To get as many clones as possible. Because without them, I don't see us actually being able to do damage. Right, the difference between level 1 clones to level 4 clones is immense, as far as I understand. I mean, it's not about understanding, it's literally quadruple damage plus, on top of quadruple damage, also more stats, right? It's 4 times as many attacks, and also those attacks are gained from more stats. 252, very much a lot of coinage. 6 dodge, that's good, but let's maybe find 6 health, that sounds better. Small hand also has a downside, 5 attacks for 2 million damage, that's a no for us. And I'm gonna take this as was the plan, and I'm also gonna take this as that was the plan too. And our clone and a turret, turret's useless actually. Not useless, but I don't want it. And yeah, I'm gonna take the clone, of course, let's combine. Once again, it's better to have as many of these as possible. Nice, let's take that. None of these, honestly, none of these, let's go. Nice, look at us dancing, look at the clones, all dancing. Wave 9, this is supposed to be the wave where you get a bunch of money. So let's see, from about 20 coins we had, if I can get up to 300, I think it was a successful wave. Otherwise, it's more on the fail part. But I want to really see, because that's a very... this is a thing that very often happens. The thing I talked about, every single thing is going to have a downside. Like, for some reason, people tend to always think that if I add a downside to something, then it's just gonna be better. While the main thing that makes things good is uniqueness. And uniqueness is not specifically achieved by just making things have an upside and a downside. Right? That's not the only way you can make unique things. You also can do unique things like the dev of this game is doing them, right? Where he added a new, I don't know, I guess, cursed tome that makes it so that all your elemental damage also becomes engineering. That's something unique. It hasn't really a downside. I mean, I think you'd lose like some damage or something, but still the downside is borderline not even there. And we got 554 coins, so this is definitely worth it. I'm gonna say 10 attack speed. Attack speed's more important than anything else. 6 melee damage, that's really good. Let's get our clone. 3 melee damage, but lose 1 life. Unbelievable, right? Limited 32. That's such a fun idea here. For 80 coins, 3 melee damage. I'm willing to throw away one thing. Coupon, definite yes. This is our clone, so we're gonna combine 2 clones and buy another clone. Speed and engineer, 3 engineer, we take that for sure. This is the baseline game item, by the way. Potato thrower, not really. Clone, let's buy that, of course. Yeah, I don't need to think about it, actually. Let's roll. Shady item. Hey, look, disgusting, unique. 3 damage for every -1 harvesting you have. Okay, and you lose 5 harvest. Okay, concept is cool. Yeah, this doesn't really have a downside, by the way. This is the one item I have found that doesn't have a downside right now, because this, of course, hits itself. What else? It's a good concept in general, by the way. Let's go with 2% less damage for some coinage, and also let's go for even more luck. I want just a bunch of luck. Luck is good. Look at our little armada over here. Luck is good and useful because it's a way of healing. You know, alongside the lifesteal I'm trying to build up, we also get the, you know, healing on the ground, which is helpful. And 3D life isn't really that much right now. I feel a bit anxious about if we're gonna get destroyed or not. We definitely need to increase our attack speed a bit. Ranged weapons really benefit from attack speed. Of course, melee weapons do too, but ranged weapons just straight up improve more. And I also would like to get a bit more range, to be honest. So, yeah, I need that too. For some reason, the description of this weapon is that it takes your stats, as I already previously mentioned, but what exactly does it take? Attack speed is something that every weapon gets. Damage is something that every weapon gets. There isn't anything that this weapon gets that doesn't. But I do enjoy the fact that it's clones, and the more of them you get, the more of them you get, right? Because it's clones. It's not like they improve. You just get more of them. They also happen to improve, of course. But the actual factual matter is that the more you get, the more times you have the clone, right? Which I love. 400 coins, very nice. Damage and lifesteal is really good for us. We're gonna lose engineering though, which is bad, but whatever. Let's 3 range damage. No, let's reroll into something better. 4 melee damage. That's better than 3 ranged, right? And 10% attack speed is even better. Let's go with 4 melee damage. What's my damage right now? 17 times 3. Okay, we have a decent amount of damage here. I'm gonna take another Bloody Teeth, and I'm also gonna get this. And I would say even get this. I want to continue having a good way of healing. Another clone has Vampirism. Infinite lifesteal. Wow, this is really good. This is really good. For 4 harvest, this is really good. We're gonna buy this. And I'm also gonna buy this, of course. And I would say let's lock down the Triangle of Power. I don't think we're gonna get hit that often that this is gonna shoot us in the leg. We're gonna see now, actually. Shoot us in the foot, actually. Leg, foot, same thing. Let's continue. Yeah, the more damage we have, the better, of course, this is going to be. Bye-bye, everything. Bye-bye, everybody. Love it, love it, love it. I'm not sure if I should have gone with a character that gets more stats, right? I got the well-rounded because I didn't want to have weighted items. That was the idea, at least for in my mind. That I wanted to have as many of any item as possible, right? I wanted to just not have weights, not have any chance of, you know, either gaining or losing some access to some items. That was my thought process behind picking this character over dying. And now the Vampirism saved us because it's broken. 11%, man. 11%. What an awesome good item. Like, this mod had very mediocre common items, but the one rare I found was awesome. I just love it. Let's continue running into opponents here, picking up some Konage. I didn't find any chest yet, which is a bit sad and a bit sus, but it doesn't really matter. Sus because I have enough luck. Wow, I almost thought we died there at the end. 400 coins. This is guaranteed purple, so I'm gonna say we either get range from this or luck or 6 melee damage. I think 6 melee damage is the play. Let's go 6 melee damage. Triangle of Power, as we said. Let's reroll this. And definite Snail and also definite Vigilant Ring. Well, at wave 12, this is, let's say 7 times 3. This is 21% damage for 183. And I mean, we just bought a Triangle of Power, which is 20% damage and has a downside, but we're gonna buy this. Let's buy the Snail too. I'm not gonna roll 21. It's not really that worth it. I still have one small one that doesn't even do anything. And I just realized we're not doing even that much damage. Oh no, we're sizable. We're decent. We're decent here. We are a bit lucky that our boss wave happened to be wave 12, by the way. Because wave 12 is one of the easier waves. While, uh-oh, we got hit twice there. We lost just 4% damage right then and there. Oh, no! Let's stay maybe away from the elite. Okay, this is not that easy to handle, by the way. I mean, it is for people that are better than me, right? If you're like, no, it is actually easy. Well, guess what? You're better than me. As simple as that. Because easiness or hardness, you know, gets... If something is easy or hard, that gets very much affected by how good or not you are. There is no actual factual easy or hard. I mean, of course, you might say, what are you talking about? That's Dark Souls and whatnot is factually hard, or something like that is factually easy. Yes, of course, but it's hard or easy based on the fact that people don't beat it easy or hard, right? Like, that's the main criteria. Anyway, damage against attack speed, I'm gonna say yes. Oh, let's go. That was the legendary chest that the boss always drops. We lose healing related things, but we already have so much lifesteal, and we gain 5 armor, which is extremely good. 5 engineering, which is also extremely good, and 5 movement speed and crit chance, which is also pretty decent. Some healing, why not? Movement speed, we already have 14. We are already real hurt melee damage. Let's go. Non-max HP, yeah, we definitely need to fix our max HP. That isn't an amount that I should be proud of. Let's go with opponents have less movement speed. Things are cheaper. Look at this metal scrapper. It's the potato with the... It still loses... Oh, wow, this is godlike again. 2 armor, 1 engineering, and you only lose 2 speed. This is a godlike item. The fact that we get 2 armor this easily in this mod. Satomato. This is good. We instantly get HP regen for free pretty much. Not free. Forget the pretty much. By the way, range damage, elemental damage, and 1 luck. How stupid is this? It has a downside, of course. This couldn't just be 1 and 1 luck, right? It had to have 3 attacks with it. We're gonna get this. We're gonna start with half-life, but at least now we have a smidge of HP regen. We're also gonna get the stupid thing I'm having fun with. So, of course, now we will lose health at the start of the wave, but at least we now have HP regen, and we can now also scale HP regen, right? And let's not forget there is also a new item, official item in the game that says that you get 5 HP regen, and also you double HP regen at a low life. So that's also gonna help us. In general, having some kind of healing is always good, especially when you don't have that much life, right? If I had 150 life, I wouldn't really care about healing that much. Now that I have 41 life, I do need healing, because if something hits us 3 or 4 times in a row, we're dead. So we need to have time to make that 3 or 4 times in a row become 5 or 6 or 7 times in a row through healing, right? Otherwise, like, as I said, if you have so much life that the opponents need to hit you like 20 times for you to die, well, then you don't really need healing, now do you? Unless you get hit 20 times and you actually lose the game because you got hit 20 times. But then that's on you, it's not on the fact that your build is trash. Let's actually maybe get some coins here at the end. 364. I do remember that I have the Triangle of Power. Armor if I don't move, not really. I'm always gonna move. Clone, purple, let's go. Of course we're gonna... Oh, we don't even have any more of those blue clones, so let's buy this. And a blue clone, by the way. Buy the blue clone, buy the purple. What does the legendary do? So we get 4, of course, and it's 30, 30, 40, 40. This is really good. Let's get crazy luck. We'll remove our HP regen again. I do enjoy my armor, forget that thing. Baby with a beard. Lose a bunch of range, get random damage. Not really. Not really. Speed and engineering is good though, of course, because engineering gives us damage. Everything gives us damage. Oh, look how they look, look how they look. They look so stupid. I thought they were gonna look completely different. I thought it's gonna just spread out for even more, and for some reason they combined. They combined into the super clone. I love it. I just love it. Well, what an awesome weapon. I mean, the weapon itself isn't something completely unique, but it is pretty unique. For the fact that it shoots more and more and more. They could also have done that with a bow or something, right? They could have just had a bow that becomes a double shot bow, triple shot bow, quadruple shot bow, and just increases in how many you shoot out. But you know, this thing with the clones is also a bit more fun, I would say. So at least, you know, there is that aspect of this. And let's not forget we're losing damage every time we get hit. I don't think I do get hit 10 times in a wave for us to lose the damage of the Triangle of Power. I hope we're gonna find a Wisdom, which is literally counteracting the Triangle of Power, as Wisdom being that you get 5% damage every second. And, you know, the main downside of Triangle of Power is that... Oh, no, 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 no! I just saw it at the very end. I wasn't fast enough. This is new Pocket Magician. Oh, of course, that's the downside. Elemental damage, range damage, HP regen, armor. We're gonna 100% buy this. This is crazy damage for us. These two are very much a lot of damage. Look at this. From 42, it became 46. Wow, that's like 4 damage... 4 times. So this is 16 damage right there. I don't really want this. I don't care about this. 9 max life. We do want to avoid the one shot. Another clone. I will buy it. Of course. And then we're gonna also buy this if I can. So theoretically we're adding... Actually, I think I removed clones with what I just did. Because we had 4 and 3 and 3 and 3 and 3 and a 4. Now we have 4 and 4 and 4 and a 2 and a 2. These are 2s. No, this is a 3 and a 1. Whatever, it doesn't really matter. Let's lose 1 life from some stats. I don't want this really. Let's roll for 0. 3 speed, 2 dodge, and of course we lose lifesteal. I told you, everything has a downside in this mod. 1 armor, 2 harvesting. Yeah, magnificent trash, I would say. Unless there is some kind of secret mechanic I'm missing here. But I would never ever in my whole life trade 2 engineer, unless I'm not an engineering build, right? But trade 2 engineering for 2 harvesting, this is a joke and this is nothing. So unless there is some kind of super secret mechanic that I'm missing right now, this is trash. This borderline is trash because it costs 62, otherwise I would buy it in a heartbeat. 1 range damage against 5 range, that is good. I can buy 1 range damage, I think. Speed and dodge against lifesteal. Let's buy this and reroll, I would say. Knowledge. Knowledge! 3 engineering, 2 elemental damage, 3 XP gain against 2 luck. This is godlike, especially for this build. So I'm gonna buy this. This is also really good, and I have money for both, so we're gonna buy them both. And let's go into the next elite stage. I have half life. Okay, I healed enough here. Almost got hit. The boss is almost dead. Try to get him to mutation. Mutation! Mutation on this guy. Whoa, 13 damage. Stay away from me. Stay away from me. 13 damage shot? Are you serious? Come on, go down, please. Okay, avoid it. I see a neg over there, but I'm not gonna get there in time. And I'm super afraid that we're gonna lose our damage. That's my main concern right now, that if I get hit too much, I will not have damage. And I won't be able to get anything done. And then we will lose. Because that's how it goes. If you can't kill the opponents, you're losing. That's by definition how this game goes. Full heal. Let's not forget, in case you didn't know, the boss chest always heals you for max. I'm dying. I'm dying. I'm dying. Nope, I'm back alive. But now my damage is up 42. It's on the lower end. We definitely need more piercing or knockback or... Whoa, 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 whoa. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on, avoid everything. We're gonna have like a lot of these. 222 projectile spawn. Perfect. I literally got what I wanted. 10% attack speed. The damage, of course, dropped now by a lot. 41. It used to be 45. Well, I wouldn't say it's a lot. Let's take this. Reroll. Mag up to bag. 6 harvesting, useless. 2 HP regen, decent-ish. Melee damage and luck. Okay. Of course, it has downsides. And Dead Fish also has downsides. More enemy speed. Range damage and melee damage. This is good. This is damage for us. Free damage, that is. We have a lot of healing related things. I do enjoy that. Do I want to lose 1 damage and 2 luck for 2 HP? Honestly, no. Why would I? No. Enhanced Waffle. Of course, that's downside. 1 max life, trash. 2 engineering is decent. Speed is decent. 4% damage. Not really. We're gonna take this. Armor engineering. That's really good. Let's roll this. Yes on that. Luck is really relevant at the end of the game. I have 69 luck, of course. Actually, let's go with this. Lose 1 life, get 1 crit. Let's go. A bunch of opponents just appeared and they all died instantly. Let's make sure we're gonna kill all the... Oh, now we got bouncing. Ah, yeah, now it's over. Now we won. If you have bouncing in this game, it's over. You know why? It isn't specifically because bouncing is busted. Bouncing, like this, the fact that it bounces itself, the bounce itself is not the broken part of bouncing. The broken part of bouncing is that the projectile that bounces never dissipates. Like the projectile, the moment after it bounces, gets infinite range. So if I hit something with a bounce, I know that all those bounces are gonna just fly off somewhere and hit something. So that's why it's completely busted. That's why bouncing is completely busted. You go into an armada of just look at this, look at this, look at this. Every single shot I take into opponents just bounces off to something else and hits something else all over the map. So that's why bouncing is busted, and that's why this is going to be an easy win now. Because I can just chase down these opponents, and then I do know that the bounce is gonna bounce around and hit the other opponents on the other side of the screen. Damage against life, yes. Not to that. This new beard. Elemental damage, insane. Armor, good. Crit chance, who cares? Good one. 6 melee damage against 9 speed, against 15 luck, I would say. Let's go for the 15 luck, I think, or the 6 damage. Maybe I should go for the 6 damage. Let's go with the 6 damage. Bag, might as well. It's gonna give us the money back for sure. Dodge and lifesteal, but lose a bunch of damage. Honestly, no. This is an extremely good defensive item, but I'm gonna pass on that. Once again, upside, but definitely downside. Clone legendary right away. I do enjoy this. Combine this, buy this. Very nice. Selling items gives you more money. Who cares? 2 elemental damage for 1 life is really worth it, because these things get 40% from elemental damage. At the same vein, you should also take this for 6 attack speed. I think I'm gonna take that. And our beard, definite yes on that. And also definite yes on this. So let's lock this down, in my opinion. And this is also good for us, as it gives us 2 damage types that we get affected by 30 and 40% respectively. And the attack speed is very low that we lose. Let's go on. You guys are toast. Nice. The more damage we do, by the way, the more bounciness becomes better, of course. As attack speed is irrelevant when your attacks literally bounce twice, right? What is better? To attack... I mean, I don't need to do a comparison. That's some kind of math that you need to sit down and actually calculate to see if it's worth it, right? But we're bouncing anyway. Yeah, I mean, bounce has not anything to do with it. If you have crazy attack speed and bouncing, it's the same math with having crazy attack speed and not bouncing. And in the same vein, if you have a lot of damage and bouncing, it's the same math if you don't have a lot of damage and bouncing. The only thing is that bouncing makes everything double. That means double the shots if you have crazy attack speed and double the damage if you have crazy damage. Right? Yeah, I think that's right. I guess the only big difference is that if you have a very, very, very big amount of damage, and you have bouncing, then that's better than having crazy attack speed. Because what you actually want to do is shoot out a bullet, and then it bounces, just kills everything. You don't want to shoot like a million bullets. I will take the Alien Eyes. Why not? 3d1 damage is damage. Ooh, Grain's Magical Leaf. No downside. 3 max health at the end of a wave. Plus 1 HP regen at the end of a wave. Plus 1 lifesteal at the end of the wave. And I love it at the end of the wave. Of course, this is not gonna give us that many stats, but still, it's really, really good. Let's go with 6 max life, I would say. Another clone purple. Well, you're out. You join. Trees down 1 hit. I don't need that. Let's go with 2 more less life. And our clone, and we're done. We just got the final clone. Energy belt. 1 life, 3 engineering against 2 melee damage. This is a definite yes for us, because 3 engineering is definitely more damage than 2 melee. I mean, this is almost nothing. I'm not gonna pay 163 for 1 engineering damage more than 2 melee. Like, no. Once again, I take it back. Lifesteal is a yes here. Harvesting is relevant. And this is also very bad as an item. 83 coins just to get 1 health and 2 speed. And even lose damage. Like, just a no. The biggest no I ever knowed. Let's go with this. Yep, look at the madness that bouncing creates. We don't even need to really care about anything. As long as we're hitting something, everything dies. Hey, look, the boss mutated. Let's just not get sniped for 1,000,000 damage. That's the only thing I care about. And let's hope these tentacles that this boss spawns are not gonna restrict us too much. Because that's how this boss handles you. We got back to the phase of shooting. And it's toast. Very nice. Easiest boss of my life. At this point, we're completely naturally busted. We're gonna get the last set of mini clones, which is, of course, insane. Oh, 9 damage. We just lost 2% damage right there. 9 damage from the snipe. Okay, I'm a bit afraid about how the final fight's gonna go. We might lose. We might lose. Watch and see. Watch until the end and see if Sifd is gonna be able to beat the final boss with maybe one of the most busted weapons in this game. I mean, the answer is very obvious of what should happen. The only way I'm gonna lose here, factually speaking, is if I get hit too many times because I don't have that much max life, right? If I can bring my life up to 50 to 60, I'm like, okay, it's over. Oh, look, and the leaf starts giving... Whoa! What is this? I'm gonna say yes. Get another clone. Roll these. Blueprint. Of course, we lose something. 2 engineering, 2 range damage. Very good. Very good for us. Heal 1 more. I do have dodge. There is no reason to take this. Big hand. This is a new weapon. Unarmed. Okay, it's just a big hand. Big hand, surgical bot. Oh, this is the first. I was wrong. You know, after this whole time I was making fun of the mod and whatnot, I was actually found out wrong. We found a thing that doesn't have a downside. It is what it is. I was wrong about it. It happens. Jetpack, speed and dodge against defensive stuff. Honestly, no. Range damage and range, that's really good for us. It's a yes, and 6 engineering against attacks, but it's also a yes. This is like almost 4 damage, I would say, so it's really decent. 4 damage on every single one of these that attacks 4 times per attack, right? So that's just the damage just amasses. And as you see, as I said, bounce is global. Bounce is literally global. It just goes all over the place. So now that you have 2 bounces, the difference is 1,000 times better than having 1 bounce. You might say, no, Sifd, it's not 1,000 times better. It's actually only, you know, per bounce you lose how much damage? You lose a 50% damage per bounce, so it isn't even double damage. It is in reality only, you know, 50% more damage and then another 25 after the first bounce. So that's only 75% more damage. And you lose 35 damage for that, so it isn't even as good as you're making it out to be. You know, that is a good, big bad Sifd, but... in reality, that's all wrong, because there is also value on the fact that it hits things, right? Because if I attack an opponent with my normal attack, if I shoot like 5 attacks into an opponent, yeah, if the first one kills him, that's it for the damage. It's done. While now it propagates into a lot more damage all around the place. I think there is a treasure goblin here, but it's buffed. Yeah, that treasure goblin was immortal, by the way. 6 speed, 7 crit chance. What's my crit chance? 7%. You know what? Let's go with crit chance. Why not? Does this get crit damage? 2 times. Yep. Red laser. Love it. We lose all the dodge, which I don't care about, and we gain 12 crit chance, which is good. Insane for range 2, 3, range 12. This is busted. I've never seen something so busted. Forget this thing. 12 crit chance. Insane. That's 12% damage because we do double damage on crits. 4 range damage, 3 engineer. Look at this. From 47, we go up to 52 times 4, by the way. Okay, and the crit chance got higher. Pff, insane. I'm not even gonna take the engineering, man. We're gonna find something better than engineering. Full moon. 5 damage, 1 HP region, lose lifesteal. If it doesn't have the downside. I think I'm gonna just go for 1 big defensive buff here at the end. And I think that's good for us. 2 max LP. Yeah, let's go with this. Actually, which of these 2 is better? I think this is better. Let's take this, and I think we're off to go. Let's go and fight the final wave with our armada of little clones. With our armada of clones attacking the bosses, we have a pretty decent lifesteal. I think I already got hit, so that means we already lost the damage. I just realized these things mutate. This guy actually, not these things mutate. I knew that. But I completely forgot that that guy mutates from almost does nothing into covers the whole screen and then goes back to almost does nothing. Can you please stop being next to me? Thank you very much. By disappearing from the map. Let's see, can we beat that boss just out of bouncing power? I think we can easily do that. We can easily defeat that boss out of the blue without even caring for it. Boss, look at this. We're missing everything. Do you see this? Like, we're literally missing everything because that's how it goes. While the bounces don't really do that. And you know what? I also wanted to see how much damage my weapons did in the last wave. We're gonna see it right now, how much damage these things do. No, 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 don't come close to me. He's toast. And we won. Let's now really quickly see the damage here. 15k, 15k, 15k. We had a better run than 50k's here at the end. We definitely have had better runs than these. And press are cheaper. Nice, nice, nice. Let's also get how many stats? 15 stats from this thing. Yeah, and that's it. That's it. Double bouncing, of course, completely broken. This carried us. The ricochet. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let's go down here in case my thumbnail guy needs any of these icons, you know, for his thumbnail. And yeah, that's going to be it. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, drop a like. Helps out the channel. If you want to see more, you can always subscribe too. You know, we're uploading Brotato every single day. And yeah, that's it. I would like to hear your opinions on the mod. And if you want me to continue trying, you know, different content mods just to show you guys again new content again and again. Or if you want me to stick to the rainbow mod that we used to use when it gets to the version 6.1.6. I'm definitely going to use the rainbow mod on the streamer and the arms dealer when the time comes. But for now, you know, I'm just exploring Brotato itself, because why have we restricted ourselves into believing that you know, only what the actual dev of the game puts out is good, and whatever other people put out there, even if it's fun or even if it's unique, even if it's, you know, something new, we do not accept it as correct. Of course there are mods that aren't well made. Of course there are mods that are just a joke mod or just in general are, I guess, trashy. That always exists, right? But the flip coin of that is that there are always mods that are awesome. There's always content that's awesome, that's fun, etc, etc. So I mean, at the end of the day, what is true and false? Like, why have we decided that vanilla is a true experience and not this fact that we're playing this Brotato thing? Anyway, you know what, just open a discussion down below and I'm gonna read through and see opinions on this. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, drop a like. I already said those. Thanks for watching and see you guys around.